Hello and welcome to episode 55 of this Let's Play series. We are playing Thea the Awakening. In the last episode we ran into an abandoned elven city. And we have a quest for go and visit the city over here, I believe. Visit somebody, I think. And so let's continue on that quest. We have also, I think, pick up some mushroom and drop them off, maybe. We have not dropped these things off yet, so let's drop these off. Let's see if we can make something out of the stuff that we have. Let's not show the equip stuff. It says dark wood, elven wood, dryad wood, iron, steel, silver, some stone, sandstone, I guess, granite, moonstone. That's the important stuff. I think we ran into the werewolf. That's why we get those silver. Some fur, monster bone, enchanted bone. We'll keep the food. Some cane. We also pick up a chow. I think we need that to talk to the elven quest person. Bring some of these back. Some of these will just need to dismantle to get things back, materials back. We'll do that at some other time. We do have quite a bit of armors and things here. 152, 199. We'll keep some of those. Keep some trinkets as well. Okay, let's head to the Elven City. In the meantime, let's see if we can build some stuff over here. Main thing I think is to build some two-handed swords with the moonstone. And dragon bone, nope, can't do that. Can flip it the other way around. Actually, let's try this well and see what happens. So the 26 damage, 7 shooting and 3 stealth. I think that's really good. That is really good. And I do want to compare it with just obsidian. It's nowhere near as good. Or just moonstone. Wow, 35 damage. That's really nice. But I think the stealth is really good too, because that allows us to attack first. So we lose 9 damage, but we gain 2 magic and 3 stealth. Perception is also good. this is good too. Let's make let's make 2 of these. Perception's good. Shielding's good. Shielding's the main things that I really want. So let's get 2 of these. Use up all our mithril. And then I do want that that one with stealth. So use up pretty much all our moonstones, which is fine. Take our inventor to do this. Okay. I'll do that in 2 turns. So these 3 sword in 3 turns. It's excellent. Okay, let's go to the next turn. And with that, hopefully we'll have enough to research mithril, and we can then start going mining mithril for a while. Okay, so we have one of these blade. I think we'll just leave it there until these guys come back, and we can figure out who gets which. These guys can go and visit the Elven city.
You find the tower just as Alice told you. It stands tall, looming over the countryside. Its dark stones show no sign of an entrance, but as you get closer, you see a lone figure sitting outside in a rocking chair. He waves his hand at you and smiles cheerfully. He is an old orc male, dressed in a simple linen shirt and leather trousers, with no visible weapons on him.
Let's be nice and look for Zadra.
I am Zadra, although it is not a name I have used in a very long time. Too long for your years, in fact. How did you hear of it?
To be straight.
Ah, I see you met my Alice. Is she okay? Right, yes. Stupid question, really. I just meant, is she still... never mind. You're right. I have no right to ask. After all, it is all my fault.
Let's ask why.
I was young and a fool. We were in love, but as you see, it was not an easy match. My matriarch banished me from my clan, and so I asked Alice to leave with me. The elves were none better than my own people. They too offered an ultimatum, me or them. Alice chose family and duty. She implored me to stay and fight both our people's backward ways. I did not understand. I was so angry. I sought help from dark forces, and they promised me satisfaction. Alas, all they gave was bitterness and regret. It was not that easy, never is. You see, I was a fool, tricked by my own lust. A creepy-looking old child haunted my dreams for months, fueling my anger and my desire for Alice until it burned so hot I was ready to do anything. The creature told me that if I gave Alice this enchanted ribbon, she would be mine forever, and she would not speak to, nor see her family anymore. I was overjoyed. I did it. She took my gift, but scorned me still. I run to this tower, where I met the creature, and the cork revealed his true nature as it laughed at me. From that day, she is imprisoned in her forest, and I am cursed to never leave this tower. Worse yet, it only appears here once every 100 years for mere days.
Interesting. So we were very lucky to be there when it appears then.
The ribbon. So you really have spoken to her. I suppose with this damned thing we could actually try to break the hex. I have been studying this for centuries. Let us try. Will you help?
Of course we'll help.
Excellent. I do not know if it was Alice's magic or the gods themselves, but I believe you will be our salvation. The orc begins to prepare for the ritual. He takes his clothes off and paints his body with an elderberry extract. He then throws some rock salt onto the ribbon and sets it on fire. The blaze burns red and sizzles with malicious laughter. In the smoke, you see the face of a wrinkled child.
Well, more naked rituals, I guess. Before we have naked dancing for the weddings. Now we have naked body paints and rituals. Let's join and help. Let's just keep it at this. We have 2-0 over here and 2 zeros over here. Okay, that is a 3. We get to play 3 of them. And so this should kill. And that is a leech. We can play 2 more. So let's play something with a shield. And then this is level 6. Counter offense, confuse. Counter tactic 9. Let's do that. Okay, that one has a little bit more hits. Hits pretty hard. We can play 2 cards. So let's get this one out. That does a lot of damage. No shielding. This one with 1 shielding. So those should all be kills, which is good. Let's just get a couple of these guys out to make sure that we finish. Now where's the orc that we are helping? I guess he's not part of this group.
You see the orc twist and contort as he battles the power of the hex. You see the familiar grey ash swirling around the fire. Then it all stops. The red flame dies. The ash drops to the ground and disappears, and you see a huge smile on Zardra's face. We did it. I am free. Thank you, friends. Now I must go back to Alice and see if she's okay. But before he is able to leave, Alice appears before you all.
Oh, hello. Guess the curse really is over.
Alice nods at you. Yes, I am free, although my city is naught but ashes. But I suppose that matters not anymore. As promised, I will give you a blessing of the Silver Oak peoples. If you are worthy, it will give you understanding of magic.
That's nice. One pick on that, get 3 more magic, which is nice. 2 intelligence and 2 folklores, which is great. Let's just ask about what it means to be worthy.
My meaning was expressed with all the clarity I am able to give, young one. I will mark you, and the spirits will make a judgment.
Oh,
she nods and bows her head in response. You see Zardra stands by without a word, but there are tears in his eyes. Alice looks at him for a while, then turns back to you. I will ask you as my savior, should I forgive him his folly, or avenge my city and my fate?
Well, let's ask him to try to be happy.
Alice nods and smiles, then walks over to Zardra, who awaits her anxiously. After an awkward moment, Alice embraces her lover. They disappear together.
I was hoping we can gain some elf or orc or something like that out of that, but we did not. Okay. And let's head back this way toward the mithril, so we can go mine some mithril. Because we should be able to get some research pretty soon. Just like that. And mithril it is. So the next one, I do want to get this research so I can figure out what that is. We don't have really anything to beg, I don't think, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. That would be nice as well to craft some artifacts, but I think we'll save for the
Thea
bear.
is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
Let's get another warrior.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage. The whole village celebrates this joyous occasion. The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
Excellent. Okay, so let's go back over here.
As you look around and admire the world, you see something of interest in the distance.
Take a closer
You
look.
spot some smoke, as if coming from a chimney, somewhere up ahead. Perhaps there is a small settlement nearby.
Interesting. To find a suspicious house. Way down here. So let's continue on this way. And over here, let's just split the new guy out and join him to the new to that expedition. He does not have any weapons, so let's arm him with a new sword. Oh, this is bad quality ones. That's too bad. Give him a bow. That's not a bow, but we'll give him a bow. Oh, that is a bow. Never mind. A shield, I meant. That's a lighter shield. We'll save it for someone who's weaker. And give him some heavy armors to wear. 14 armor. 16 armor. This is better. Let's add some gathering. Give them some lore. And some more gathering. Perception's good. Now the question is, do we keep him here? We have 19 members here. Let's keep with the 19 members. We can pick up a sword, get some mushroom, and go down that way.
You travel along the beaten path, through the dried up plains that remain a constant reminder of Thea's sad fate. From a distance, your scouts spot a small campfire and report that there is a lonesome old man sitting there. The scouts have confirmed that there are no other creatures to be seen, nor does the old man hold any visible weapons. In fact, they report only a small bundle and a stick.
Let's talk to the guy.
You approach the campfire, and the old man is just as the scouts reported. Old, ragged, with none else than a small bundle and a walking stick. He is, in fact, lying by the fire and clearly very weak. He looks at you, scared, and holds out his arms.
Please don't hurt me. I have nothing worth your ire. You can search my luggage and you'll find naught more than some water and stale bread. If you want it, it is yours.
A glance at the bundle confirms that it could hold little more.
We're nice people, we're just here to talk.
You examine the man and find no physical wounds, but it is clear he is dying, probably just from old age. The old man smiles and bows his head.
Thank you. It is not often you see kindness these days. My story is nothing if not predictable. I had people. They died. I did not, and so I have been walking Thea alone, looking for ways to live. I'm too old to settle in a new place. In fact, I have sat here waiting for death to take me. So you see, you truly have nothing to take from me. But because you were kind, here, have this map. It may lead you to some treasures that are beyond my grasp.
With his last words, the old man falls quiet and closes his eyes. His breath becomes shallow, and you think his time has come.
So let's give him his dying company. Is the right thing to do?
Among a lot of useless rubbish, you discover a few gems and a map with a location marked upon it. It's not too far from here.
Let's leave then. When they say not too far from here, they mean pretty far from there. Okay. So let's go back and pick up the sword. Don't have much to drop off. This is the new sword that we pick up. Let's drop one of these ring off for the new guy. Let's equip. $29.82. So this is identical. This thing actually do more damage. This is identical. This add a bunch more damage. 13 more. So let's swap that. So that's all of our warriors. So this is the new warrior over here. Let's give him the ring. And then swap some more infantries. So I'll go and pause the recording here and do this. I'll come back in a little bit. Okay, so I transfer some more stuff across and dismantle some old weapons and armors and things, and give them some food as well. So let's call that good. And we'll head down here to pick up some mushroom. Talking about that, we need to get this new guy doing something. Vladishav. And we don't need all these guys making kebabs. So he can help out with that. There you go. They can pick up some mushroom. Oh, and he ran out of something or another. Blessing. And therefore is overburdened. Which is okay, I guess. We'll leave him be. Have plenty of space, so we'll keep the mushroom. Go down this way first, and then we will come back. Well, we could even go down here. Let's end our turn.
The map leads you to the ruins of some old town. There are very few houses still visible, let
Check
alone
for traps.
standing. You check the door, and there are no traps, but the doorknob has some loose parts that seem sharp and rusty. They could have caused some injury, or even disease. You avoid them and open the door.
The last time we...
air hits you in the face as you enter. There is a small hallway, unusual for the simple abodes you are used to, and at the end of the hallway, you see the entrance to another room and stairs leading down to the basement.
The last time we'd choose to enter the room, so let's try the basement and see what happened.
You enter the stairs to the basement and find a candle lying on the floor. You light it and carefully descend downstairs. The chamber is cold and damp. There are spiderwebs and a thick layer of dust. The air is very dry and difficult to breathe. In the center of the basement, you discover a skeleton hanging from the ceiling, and another 4, including 3 children, lying neatly on the floor below. You have heard stories of the old days when the darkness first came, of people who watched their loved ones perish, and of those who took matters into their own hands, not wanting the evil to claim their lives. You hear the wailing of a woman coming from the top of the stairs.
So let's perform the ritual.
You know that the souls of the hanged, especially those who have taken their own lives, may become stuck, or even transform into demons. In this case, however, you believe the ghost has attached itself to the house out of guilt and sorrow for what happened. The woman is likely unwilling to leave because this is where her family was before death. You can use a folk ritual passed down by the village wise woman to speak to such spirits and convince them it is time to let go.
Let's use a social one. 6 goes. Those are 10 and not 0. I think that's fine. We do have play 2 cards. So let's play some attack cards. And this one with 1 shielding. So that is a kill. We'll play 2 more. Let's play this one. And then let's counter tactic of 6. Let's do some oh, that's the wrong one. I meant to use this one. Oh well. Let's get a 7 one out. These are overkill. But I'd rather have an easy match than losing.
You barter with the spirit, and you see it change before your very eyes with every hopeful word you utter. The creature seems lighter, less angry, until finally it looks almost alive again. You cannot cure it of its affliction, neither can it cross to the underworld as the cosmic tree remains in ruins, but you feel you have lifted an awful curse from the ghost's soul.
That's nice. I guess we asked if it is okay.
The ghost speaks in a cheerful voice. Thank you, stranger, and sorry I tried to kill you. Well, now that I am all good again, I will join you. You feel like this wasn't a question. The ghost also shows you an old family vault.
Well, we're getting a ghost, which is nice. Let's check her out. The ghost, I guess, is down here. Ghost. The ghost can actually use equipment, which is nice. I think we do have a better spear. Sort of. Can carry a whole lot too. 11 armor, 16 armor, 18 armor. Let's go with the 18. Let's just help with the gathering stuff. Let's do that. Oh wow, that's a really nice one. Give her a bow. Shielding, intelligence is good, perception is good, will. Well, we took the will out, her other weapon, so let's add it back in. Okay, so looks like we need to build some more spears. That's excellent. See what's around here. We don't have any movement point anyway, so let's not worry about it. Let's get rid of this warning icon over there, so it's too heavy for him by that much. Alright. But before we go further, let's call it an episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye bye.